A little something different, volume 2. Oh, SHYHAMMER and AIRLIFT, forgive the big shiny glow from the light. If you want to know what that says, then frankly, pause now. Thank you. Oh, that's the box. That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Do we want to know that? No, we want to look at the toy. Where's the toy? Oh, toy. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. If I were to guess, I would say it's a MiG-29 Fulcrum. It's kind of a squished up, squishy version of a MiG-29 Fulcrum. It all pegs together quite nicely. It's nice and tight. It does have some visible fisties underneath. It doesn't have visible head syndrome, although that is the head. That's the combiner head, which means it's kind of massive, but not too bad at the same time. There's no facial features, and it doesn't make you think that that is definitely a head. You do have running gear on there. These don't fold up, they don't turn or anything. That does fold up, so let's fold that up. Top of the aeroplane, it looks quite nice. Let's take AIRLIFT off. AIRLIFT. It's pretty. He's quite nice. He's orange transparent plastic. He's got a very nice little head sculpt. Look, it looks like a Centurion out of Battlestar Galactica. So all you do is unfold him like that, and his hands are again Gatling guns, no thingies on the end. He's made of a very nice translucent orange plastic, which I quite like. He's good, I like him, but what do we do with minicons? We throw them away until we absolutely need them. Aeroplane, you've got a big peg on the back there, which is where your minicon stuck onto, so you can flap that down. And wings, you can either have them poking straight up like that, or you can turn them at an angle like that, like a MiG-25 Fox Bat or whatever. Wings will poke up like that, but that's mainly for the transformation. Aside from that, that's all the articulation you got. You got guns under here, which are sort of faux moulded in guns, and you got cannons under here, which will sort of come into play later on, really. This is quite clever in that everything sort of pegs into the grills at the front here. It's a hodgepodge, this is. There's so many different planes that this could be from. I can't go into all of it because it would just be really boring. So you pull these out like that, and then you've got legs, and then this whole waist section at the back here is going to lift down. Okay, you're going to take the toesies, pull the toesies up, and then on the back here we're going to just put your fingernail in there and flap down the combiner parts, which is just going to give you some heel spurs. Then the hands here are pegged in to keep everything in place, so all you've got to do is pop these out, pop. They do peg in nice and tight, which holds the plane mode together lovely and sort of cohesively, which is good. Fold these all the way to the outside. Take the nose, fold that down. So as you move from the top, that bit's separate, that bit's separate. So you've got to fold the head through, okay? Lift the back, do this on camera, Dave. Fold the head through, fold the back down, so you kind of got this shape. Get the hips right out of the way. And then fold the nose cone down right inside itself, like that. 1, 2, and then you're going to sort of concertina everything up inside itself. Now you don't want this, I'm spoiling the fun for a moment, so we'll tuck that back there. And then you just got a peg on there and a hole on there, and you plug the peg into the hole, and now he's all stuck together. So all you do is you take these shoulder joints, pull everything out for a start. You can lift that up. I don't like it like that. I don't think that's the sort of the right way, but you can lift that right out like that, which leaves your shoulder joints in there. And then you've got a joint on there, so twist the arm at the bottom, which gives you a joint like that. So you've got an elbow. So we do that on this same side. There we go. Like that. Articulation wise, normal. Hip joint there, knee joint there. It's a double knee on that, mainly for transformation, but it'll all become clear shortly. Head sculpt, very, very nice. And as you can see, if I put my other light on for a second, what's my favourite thing? Light piping! Oh, the light piping's really, really good. Massive, massive, great big chest section. Definitely no way you could do his own shoelaces up. This guy would definitely have to be a user of Velcro. You can pop that open there. And what you can do, let's put this guy down for a moment. Let's move the camera slightly. Oh, I've tightened the bracket up on my camera today. Now it's not working. So hold the feeties, sort of sit him up like that. And now he looks quite a lot. He's quite a tough guy. He's got quite a tough stance to him. Take your Minicon, turn him round the other way, turn the arms up like that. Okay, twist the feet around like that. Twist the feet around like that, so he looks like he ought to be one of the cheerleaders in Glee. Just sort of fit it together as much as you can, so he's like that, and then fit him onto the front there. And then, well, essentially you've got a Minicon doing unspeakable things to the front end of a Decepticon aeroplane. Make of it what you will. I'm not a fan. It sticks out too far. Even when you do the combiner thing, which we'll do in a moment, it really, really, really does stick out far too far. But we'll take that off for now. And we'll go combiner mode, shall we? I'll just have a quick look at robot mode. Like that. Like that. He's very strangely proportioned, but he kind of sticks out as much, especially if you flap those wings down. See, I don't like it. I'd still leave the wings out at sort of 45 degrees. It just gives him some balance according to the wings at the top there. But yeah, if you flap that away, he's got as much at the back here as he does at the front, which I really, really like. Stability wise, you can just sort of plonk him down and he'll stand up. He will hold his Minicon in his fisties, which is all good. But aside from that, he's alright. I quite like him. This, I think, is very good. So what you want to do, if you want to go into Super Mega Ultra Robot mode, is flip these up for a start. Okay, and at the back here, you're going to push that back, grab the back of the headpiece here, flap that up, flap that over. Now you're going to go for Big Ol' Zoltron. The whole thing is orange, and it's just very, very, very nice. I really, really like it. This makes the figure, and it's the original face section underneath, the little gold face section, and you flap it down, it's just bigger goggles with the original face section. I think that's very clever. What you do is flip all of this up, okay, and you've got pegs on the arms there and holes there, so you just got a peg and post, so all you do is put the peg in the post. Oh, one on there, peg on, just push everything round till it fits. Pegs on posts. Now your guns on the elbows come into play nicely. Okay, pretty much already done. All you do is take your combiner ports and push them down as you would expect, like so, which is just push that post out, so we'll get that together. But there you go. Okay, top half's already done. Not much different to the actual robot mode. I don't mind that. I did put him together first and thought, what on earth's going on here, because it looked really, really long because he's got spindly legs. But if you bend the leg back and then forwards, you've got a hole there and a peg there, and you put the peg in the hole. As we know, that's what all Transformers do. They put pegs in holes. There you go. So that gives his legs a bit more shape as a combiner. It shortens the top up. Draw your combiner ports out, and that's his combiner mode. He's very, very nice. He's quite good. Let's put the camera up a little bit. There you go. He's looking sort of quite hench. He's quite stocky. And if you bear with me for one moment. SHYHAMMER combination mode. Get out of the way, you little monkey. That goes back like that. Angle things up so we can see what we're doing, and there you go. He's quite big. Let's move things back a little. yeah, he stands quite well. I've got him, I've cross-factioned him. I don't like doing that, but I haven't had an awful lot of choice. This arm is a bit of a pain because the connector plugs only go up and down. I can't really, you can angle that up there, but it doesn't really work. It's not the best, it's not as good. I normally have my aerial bot team. Let's just position him so we can stand him up. I normally have my aerial bot team on him, which looks exceptional. On him, it's not quite so good. It's okay. I quite like it. I must admit, the PowerCore combiner kits that you buy like this are okay. When you combine them with stuff like this, they're okay. When you buy the 5-piece kits, they're okay. But you need to buy all the separate parts to make the best and make a good sort of hodgepodge smush of all of them. And that's what I've done, look. I think it looks very nice. Transformers, PowerCore combiners, SHYHAMMER for all the cool stuff. More coming soon.